Be prepared for highly offensive language throughout, adult and sexual themes, and possible flashing images.
Hello, good evening to you. Michael Fish here with a quick weather update. Now, most of you have been excited by the prospect of some cooler weather. Some have even contacted Channel 5 after hearing that severe weather storms were on the way. Well, if you're watching, don't worry. I can tell you that they're not.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to butt in, guy. Michael, I love you.
Oh, thank you, darling.
But are you sure? Are you sure? You know, you have been wrong in the past. I mean, I don't want to bring it up, you know, hashtag 1987.
Ryland, trust me, there's definitely no strong winds, rain or blustery showbiz storms on the way.
Really?
Now, whatever the weather, it wouldn't be Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side without our leading man who knows all about creating a storm. Just ask his makeup artist. It's the very windy Mr. Ryland Clark Neal.
This is what I'm talking about. Hello and welcome to Celebrity Big Brother's Bit on the Side! And it is so good to be back, and the storm has well and truly landed. Yes, it is back. The most famous house in telly has welcomed a torrential deluge of 13, count them, 13 weathered residents, and the scene is set for a brand new series that will shower us with entertainment. Yeah, it's where... It's what happens when you get a new audience in, guys. It's what happens. We've got a film legend who's blown over from Hollywood, a tabloid bad boy with a whirlwind love life. It's a storm so big, even our resident psychic Sally didn't see it coming. But there was no time for our celebrities to get their bearings because they were hit with the breaking news flash that Kirsty, or as she's now formerly known, Kirstie Alley, is House President, and that you have elected Ryan as her second in command. So how will our new political power couple adapt their term in office? But, as Emma said, all of our housemates have been at the centre of various media storms, but let me tell you, they have seen nothing yet. You lot better pack your rain mat. You got your rain mat? OK. He loved it. Talking of storms, well, actually we're not. We're talking of hurricanes. Tonight we are joined by the most controversial Celebrity Big Brother housemates ever. Gossip King Perez Hilton is going to be giving us his verdict on our... on our new celebrity residents. He's already had a very public spat with Kirstie Alley, so our lawyers are literally in the gallery shaking. Also, he's been at the centre of a few media hurricanes himself. We're going to be finding out what happened when Andrew Brady went speed dating with our brand new celebrities. But before all of that, I'm so excited to say this has been so long. It is time to introduce my first star-studded panel of the series, guys. This is what we all want. I am issuing a severe weather warning for my first guest. She left a path of destruction when she blew through the Celebrity Big Brother house, and she's still as deadly as ever. She'd make a great town crier. It's Kim Woodford!
Don't be cheeky! Keep your place!
Leave it out, Kim. Right, my next guest is an actual award winner, guys. Actual award winner. He won 2018's Best Male Dramatic Performance at the Oscars. Sorry, I didn't read that. Of the soap world, the British Soap Awards. Prepare to get Holly soaked. It's Big Brother superfan Ross Adams. Next up, we won't... Shut up, Kim.
I like him.
She's typing up. Next up, we won't only need to take cover from the Celebrity Big Brother storm tonight. We're going to have to protect ourselves from the shade that this one's going to be throwing. Here to spill the tea, that's you speak, is RuPaul's Drag Race star, Fifi O'Hara. Legend. And finally, swapping the dark clouds of Albert Square for the dazzling sunshine of this very bot studio. It's the legend that's Richard Blackworth. And for the first time as well. All of the housemates, friends and family are here as well. So give yourselves a round of applause, F&F. Nice to have you in the studio. We're going to be sifting through social media tonight as well to hear what you lot at home are thinking. But now let's turn to my panel. There is a lot to wade through tonight. Kim Woodburn, so lovely to have you here. Don't give me those eyes.
So two-faced you are.
I'm on my fourth face, Kim, to be fair. Kim, how was launch
Fifth,
night?
I heard.
How was launch night for you, Kim?
Launch night is great. 3 I never heard of, so I'm not interested. I've never heard of them. The last 3, I don't even know them. I'm not interested. They're not celebrities, I don't know them.
This is a little bit awkward, seeing as they're friends and
But I'm
family.
sorry. The rest of them, oh, we're going to have a good show.
Oh, are we going to have a good one?
Oh, we're going to have a good show.
It's going to be a good
You're
one,
going to
isn't
see the good, the bad, and the flaming ugly.
They are.
I'm telling you, tune in. But as for him...
She's already... I need to explain to you viewers, I don't know what's happened, but she's
I don't know
already
who he
started
is.
on Richard Blackwood.
You know what? I just got here and she said I'm upstaging. I'm just trying to do what I can do when I can do it. That's
Don't
all.
upstage an old broad.
Richard Blackwood, let me come to you. Lovely to have you on the panel
Thank
as
you very
well.
much,
Thank
sir.
you so
Thank you
much
very
for joining us tonight. What are you making of the housemates? We've got a president. It's all going on at the minute.
Do you know what? I've got to say, Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley, hello.
Kirstie Alley. She was in North and South, right?
She's been in everything. It's Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley is like... I don't think people realise how serious this woman is.
She is big.
Ryan's a friend of mine.
Right.
Love Ryan. Right, his brother's there.
Or as he's now formally known, Vice President Ryan.
Vice President. And he should be, because he's a great guy. Dan is also a friend of mine.
Richard, is any of them not your friends?
I don't know.
Listen, all
Sally...
the names dropping, you know.
Psychic Sally.
Psychic Sally
Bloody
said I was going to get
names
married years ago, and that never happened, so I'm not sure about her. No, I'm only joking. But I'm not joking about that. Rodrigo. I'm trying to work out...
Unsure at the minute?
I'm not sure where he's going with what he's doing.
Probably another facelift.
Hopefully he knows where he's going.
Hopefully he
That's
knows
the
where
only
he's
thing.
going.
But he doesn't.
You don't think he does?
I've seen him many times on telly. I think he's a wonderful character. We need him in there.
You think he's going to be a good housemate?
I mean, he's so gay, he thinks he's a lesbian, dear.
Oh, but do you know what I love about Rodrigo?
He's great.
He has always been rumoured for Celebrity Big Brother every single year. And he's finally got in there. But what I'm very excited about tonight, please, one more time, a massive welcome. Fifi O'Hara's here. This is a big deal. Big star. Fifi,
First off, I specially highlighted my shoulder just for tonight.
I love the shoulder highlight.
Yeah.
I'm all for
Y'all don't
it.
know
Yes,
about
get the shoulder out, girl. That's what I'm
Y'all don't know
working
about that
for.
here. Y'all don't know.
I know about it. Don't you worry.
I love it.
Fifi, what are you making of the lineup tonight?
So I thought a lot of the men were dogs. I'm sorry if your family's here, but it's true. It is true. Hard Deep. He walked in talking about how he hit on a woman allegedly, and then started hitting on the host. I thought that was inappropriate.
Do you think he was trying it on with Emma?
Oh, it was disgusting.
I don't think he's going to get anywhere with a Willis, do you?
It was just too. It was too much. Yeah, girls, slow it down.
Let me ask you though, are you familiar with Natalie?
I do know Natalie.
I think she's going to be a good housemate. Is that a good...
I think she's made for reality TV. She's going to give you everything that you need. I also think that she probably cleaned the entire floor with her dress when she walked in. So,
it saves me a job, babe.
A job is a job, girl. I'll
really
take
does.
it. So.
Ross, let me come to you. Lovely to have you on the panel as well, Rod.
Lovely to be here,
Ross.
Rylan, as always.
What are you making of the lineup? I mean, it's so varied.
Yeah, it is. But I love that. I think that's the key about Big Brother, isn't it? You get all these people in and you just kind of think, how is that going to work? For me, Kirsty's probably the biggest legend.
I think so.
There's not an icon in there like Kim Woodburn.
Obviously.
Just got to put that out there.
Yeah.
I told him to say this.
She did, to be fair. But yeah, I'm interested to see what's gonna kick off, and I'm really interested to see what Rodrigo is gonna look like first thing on the morning. Surely he's not gonna be.
That's where I was going to go.
If he looks anything like I do in the morning, I feel his pain. Listen, we're going to be talking much more about your brand new housemates very soon. But for now, give it up for our panel for the first night. Come on. Hold on. Right, we've elected the House President, but it's time to welcome my First Lady. She is the Melania to my Trump, the Hillary to my Bill, and the Barbara to my Bush, I think it's quite fair to say. Give it up for the gorgeous Emma Willis.
Like a trailer at the dub show, then you hit the switch and picking
I mean, this is a worry already. Just hoping that she manages to get past Kim without being scathed. She wouldn't tell you off. She loves you.
She always tells me off.
You've been a nice way. It's always friendly.
I know.
Emma, how was launch for you?
It was brilliant.
How good is
I
it
loved
to be
it.
back?
Do you know what I loved? Not having to walk up and down those stairs every 2 minutes.
How lovely for you. She got to stand around, little Bevel, having a lovely time.
Oh, I know. Although my feet really hurt.
Do they?
Shall I stop moaning?
You can have a moan up. We've been away a long time.
We have.
Lovely to be
7
back.
whole months, actually.
It's been a long while. I mean, you could have very nearly had another baby in that time.
I'm not. Before you start those tabloid rumours.
Oh, we love it. It's all about escalation.
Oh, she was holding her tummy. There must be a baby in there. Because it could never be a fart brewing.
She would only stand front on at all times. What was the atmosphere like up there? I mean, the crowd have been waiting for this for so long.
It was fantastic. It was really good. Do you know, I think the thing that stood out the most, it was positive. Do you know what I mean? There wasn't, like, sometimes we get... there wasn't really any of that. There was a couple that you could hear, but generally speaking, it was a really positive.
It was a
vibe
really
from the
receptive crowd tonight.
Yeah, it really was.
Do you think they're happy with the lineup?
Well, I hope so.
They seemed it.
It bloody better be.
That's all you're getting.
7 months for this. I think it's a fantastic lineup, and I suppose it's one of those where you could first look at it and go, "Oh, what?" Like if you weren't around in the 90s when Nick Leeson was the most wanted man in the world.
He's a really big booking.
You know, you wouldn't know who he is, but I remember that story so vividly, and for me, that I want to hear all about that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's a fascinating story. Kirstie Alley, hello.
Hello, I'm Kirstie Alley.
And you, Richard Blackwood.
Come on, girl.
Yeah.
Actual Kirstie
I mean,
Alley.
she's just like a dream.
And the girth of the head.
I know. I mean, Richard, I've seen some girth, but that hair? Just that hair?
It's a lot of volume. There's a lot of volume.
Well, I was loving it. Well, she is our president, and the public have spoken tonight. You have elected Vice President Ryan. So, Em, how do you think Ryan's going to take to his new role?
I think he's going to do brilliant. Do you know what? He was, when he got out of the car, he looked a bit like a rabbit in headlights, but he had such a fantastic reception, and he seemed to really kind of feel it. Do you know what I mean? And he looked super stoked when he got voted vice president. Kirstie looked really happy to kind of have him by her side. And I think he's going to do really well. I think he's going to do really well.
You do?
Yeah.
Where is Ryan's brother?
Right there.
Here you are, mate. Hello, mate. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
How do you think he's going to do in there?
Do you know what? Our Ryan's got a heart of gold, but the one thing, he doesn't like being told what to do, so he's probably in the best position possible now being vice president.
To be able to tell people
exactly that. But yeah, honestly, he's so out of his comfort zone, and like to see him going in a bit stoked, like he said, it was like I don't think he expected like the reception he got. And yeah, it's going to be a rocky road.
It was a good start for him.
Yeah,
let's be honest, it's a really good start for him.
And the only person that does have power over him is Kirstie Alley, and that's allowed,
I mean, that is allowed. Hello,
Yeah.
I'm Kirstie Alley,
Yeah.
and we do have Kirstie Alley's friend here. You may recognise her. It's ex-housemate Stacey Francis, everyone. So good to see you. You look amazing.
Thank you so much.
Stacey, I mean,
Hi.
Kirstie Alley, big name.
I know. I'm happy
president
she's here.
of the Celebrity Big
Yeah.
Brother house. How do you think she's going to cope in there? Does she know what she's let herself in for?
I tried to tell her. I tried
Did you lie?
No, you know what? I think she's really funny. I know she's really funny, and I know the audience is going to love her. I know the housemates will love her. She's very diplomatic. She's very fair. She's real. She's an American. She's really real. There's nothing fake about her. You see what you get. And she's just beautiful. She's a beautiful woman, and I've been friends with her for many years, and I thought she would be a really great housemate.
You do?
Yeah. And
Stacey, so lovely to see you.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to see Stacey,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Back on
Thank
board.
you.
Yes, girl, you're looking well. Right, it has been a very long night for Mrs. Willis, but before we let her go, I think it's time to honour a box tradition. So, Emma, get yourself up, please.
Oh, I thought I was sitting
I've got
down
I've got to
now.
make you walk because, follow me, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time
like that with
of
my
the
feet.
series on launch night. Yeah, that's it, you touch it. We do this every single year. Stacey, you can hold my mic. It's time for winners' predictions, everyone. This is what we're going to do. Sounds like that's a bit stormy. Got a bit of storm to go. Get down with the concrete. I know, I'm getting right down. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to write down our winners' predictions as ever.
Yeah.
Try not to show it to the camera like you normally do sometimes
I
by
did it
accident.
once.
She does it. She goes like that by accident. She's having a nice time.
Am I still allowed to write 2 down like I
No,
normally
you're only
do?
allowed to write 1 because this is where people
find
get
it
upset.
very tricky.
They get upset on the Twitter. So, while
On
you write
the
that
Twitter?
down, on the Twitter,
They get upset on the Twitter.
we're going to play some little music while we do this. Enjoy yourself for a couple of minutes.
Oh.
Okay, what can we go for? Who should we go for? going to go for... OK, I've done mine. Are you done? Take your time, Em. It's fine. It's only a live show, darling. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I've got all the time in the world. This is what I do now. Having a lovely time. You carry... Are you writing an essay or a book? Willis, come on! Well, anyway, we've got our
I'm drawing a
predictions.
picture. I've done it. I've done it.
She's done it. She's drawn a picture. But where are we going to store them until finale night?
I just don't know.
I mean, we've had Chesney's Hawk. We've had it all. I don't know what to do. But this year, we are going to be going all high-tech, guys. We're going highbrow, high-tech, yeah? And we're staying with the theme, and we're storing them in the cloud. Bring on the cloud! Yes, there it is.
I like what you've done there.
Wait, high cloud, high cloud.
Yeah.
Right, so grab your prediction.
Oh.
Come and stick it on. Come and stick it on the cloud.
Right, next.
There we go. We in? All that's left for us to say is... Bye, cloud!
Bye.
Bye, cloud! Bye to the cloud, everyone. Come and sit yourself down. Let's see if you can do it again. You got very close last year. You got close in Jam.
Did I?
Yeah, you've done really well.
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh, babe, I remember everything.
Do you?
Go and take your shoes off and get a good night's sleep. You've done a brilliant job tonight, and it's so lovely to be back. Give it up for the gorgeous Emma Willis, everyone. Right, after the break, he is at the centre of a media storm on a daily basis. Andrew Brady is going to be getting intimate with the housemates through the art of speed dating. Plus, I'm going to be getting reaction from the friends and family of our famous housemates. And he is back. I'm going to be talking to one of the most controversial CBB housemates ever. Perez Hilton is going to be giving us his verdict. And he don't mince them punches, let me tell you. We'll see you straight after the break. She's having a lovely time, isn't she? She loves it. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. Andrew Brady and Perez Hilton are still to come, but first I'm doing my best Kilroy impression, ask your parents, and I've come to chat with my lovely audience, so I'm very excited. We are going to go first now to Dan's friend, Elliot. Hello, mate, how are you?
Not bad, yourself?
Now, Dan got a really good reception tonight.
You did, I was shocked.
I don't know why. I mean, I've got no idea why, because he looks terrible, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
Obviously, he's a good-looking guy. The crowd loved him tonight. How do you think he's going to do in there? Because this is very different to the only way as Essex.
I think he'll be all right. I think everyone will get now to see the true him that we all know on the outside, rather than on how he was classed as the boring one. And now you can see he actually has got a sense of humour.
So you don't think he's going to be the boring one in Big Brother?
No, not at all.
Are you sure?
100%.
How much would you bet?
A lot.
All right, don't bet, kids. We don't do that. Do you know what I mean? Elliot, thank you, mate. And we've also got Alice, Jermaine's wife. So lovely to see you, Alice.
To meet you also,
Alice,
Aaron.
you're losing your husband for
I know,
potentially
it's
4 weeks.
Quite
What's going
sad,
on?
to be fair. I mean, to be honest, I'm quite looking forward to having the break.
Yeah.
He is a bit of a pain to live with, I'll be honest, you know, so someone else can deal with that for a little while.
Do you think he's going to be a pain in the house, though?
He's messy, he farts a lot,
Oh, no.
so, you know, that's going to be a lot for people to deal with. But, you know what, he's fun, he's just sunshine on a cloudy day, so hopefully he'll just bring a bit of humour, a bit of banter, and everyone will just love him, like I do.
Well, time will tell, and let's hope I don't have to see you too soon.
Isn't
Put it that way. Give it up for
Thank you,
Elliot and Alice,
Aaron.
everyone. Thank you, guys. Put that there. Now, we know and love him as a comedian, an impressionist and a Big Brother superfan. But tonight, Matthew, ask your parents, he is our new web anchor, exploring the internet so you don't have to. It's Luke Kempner with Bite on the Side, yes!
How are you? Good to see you.
This is different.
Looking cool, right?
I'm liking this. You've even got a little sting.
Mate, they've knocked this out very quickly. It's all right, isn't it?
First of all, how you been?
I've been good, man. I've been good. I've been so excited for this to finally start.
I know. It was so lovely to have you back. And
Oh,
it's
mate,
a real
it's good to
pleasure.
be
And it's
back.
lovely to see you doing this as well.
Yeah?
I've got a little feeling people might have been tweeting about
Oh,
the show
mate, there's
tonight.
been loads of tweets
Go
tonight.
for it.
So
Tell
this
me
is
what's been going on.
my bite on the side.
Yeah, I
You
like
get
it.
it? It's good,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah, oh.
It's genius. So, right, we have some good tweets, OK? But the first one I've got for you is from the James Jordan.
James Jordan.
We love James Jordan.
He loves it.
He said, watching BBUK and so happy to see Ryan James Thomas is going in the house. Top lad from a great family, apart from Scotty Special, of course. It's good, isn't it?
Woohoo!
And he's there.
I know, he's actually sitting there.
He's there.
Actually sitting there.
You're a big fan of James Jordan, Kim, aren't you, lovely?
He's a lovely man.
Don't start with me. Don't you
listen.
start with me.
His bark's
I
worse
read
than
it.
his He's a good man,
Stop
James.
it. Stop it.
Oh, shut your face.
Why'd you provoke her? Why'd you do it?
It's like
poking a bear with a stick.
Yeah, love it.
really
Just
is.
get her going.
Who else have we got?
So we've got another one from Rob Beckett, very good friend of mine. He said, it's geezers like Rodrigo and Rylan that stop me getting toothpaste adverts. So a bit of beef between you and Beckles now, maybe?
There is now.
There is now.
I know where he lives. I know where you live, Rob. Don't worry about that.
And then from India Willoughby as well.
Lovely India.
And she said, Widdicombe couldn't handle this house. I wouldn't bother to. I really wouldn't bother.
Yes to the Anne Widdicombe.
Wouldn't bother.
Yes.
Now, obviously, Rylan, you know that the housemates, they have their phones taken off them before they go in the house.
Yeah.
So I had a little looky look.
Sorry, say that again.
So a little looky look.
A looky look.
It's
He
nice,
brings
isn't
his
it?
own jokes now,
Yeah.
guys. That's what he does.
This is new for the series.
Go on.
A little looky look at what their last tweet was.
Oh, this is... I'm interested to see what this
That's
is.
interesting stuff, all right? So then we had from Kirsty Alley...
The Kirsty Alley.
The Kirsty Alley.
Hi, I'm Kirsty Alley.
She tweeted a Mark Twain quote. All right.
Hi,
now, the quote was, if you hold a cat by the tail, you learn things you cannot learn any other way.
Is that what Mark Twain sounds like?
Yes, because did you not see Celebrity Big Brother 1909?
No, I didn't. But I'll take
your
your word for it.
Yeah,
I'll take your word for it.
And then Hardeep, he just retweeted a curry recipe.
Oh,
it's
nice.
genuinely true. So that's nice, isn't it?
That might come in handy in the house.
Hey, look, we should go for a curry round at Hardeep's.
I'm back up for it.
Lovely.
Honestly, it's been a long day. I'm not going to lie.
Yes.
Luke, it's lovely to have you back on
Mate,
the
it's
team.
nice
You going
to
to
be
stick
back.
around?
Yeah, absolutely.
Give it up for Luke Kemner, everyone. Welcome back, guys. Right, whilst he was in the Celebrity Big Brother house, he flirted with Courtney Act. He dragged up as Betty Swallows and called Anne Widdicombe a very rude word whilst he was in there. But since leaving, Andrew Brady has been no stranger to the tabloids. So who better to get to know our brand new celebrity housemates? Now, he might get in a bit of flack for this. Who wrote that? Not funny. But Andrew Brady is going speed dating.
Gabby.
Hello.
Andrew, take a seat.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too. What are people's first impressions of you usually?
It would probably be very sparkly.
No, you're not wrong.
Oh, look at that. Pop.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Hey. I've never heard that before.
Cheers, darling.
Chin, chin.
Good health. Chin, chin.
You are such a glamorous lady.
Oh, Andrew. Oh, don't. Be gentle.
Got big hands, but they are gentle hands. So what's important to you then when you meet a potential other half?
Yeah, it has to start with looks, right? Sort of Baywatch.
What, David Hasselhoff?
I like what you did there.
People that you can be weird with. A weirdo is always the best, no?
Hey. What would you say was your best quality?
I've got lovely feet. Small and dainty, you know what I mean?
I'm a medium. I used to have large in my knickers and now it's medium.
Wine, beer, spirits or alcohol-free?
Is that even a question?
No, you're a Scouser, so it's...
All of them mixed together.
Alcohol-free.
Really?
Yeah.
It's got to change in this house. What's the craziest rumour you've ever heard about yourself?
That I had an affair with a married man,
Who was the married man?
Dan Osborne.
Who's he? If I was coming round to yours for tea...
For dinner.
Well, it's tea.
No, it's dinner.
Breakfast, lunch and tea.
Breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Do you have a secret celebrity crush?
Bill Nye.
Bill Nye?
Yeah, I'm a prairie dog. You know, there was another story, having a kiss and a cuddle with a chap that time, but you know what I mean? But if it feels right, go with a might. Do you know what I mean?
So what's your most prized possession and what you're going to miss?
Not having a phone on you and stuff, you know? When someone else is boring you, you can just look at your phone.
I have 16 lemurs.
As in the things that spit at you and all furry?
No, that's a llama.
Do you like my socks?
No.
They're ochre, and I love that colour.
See, I see mustard or baby poo.
I didn't actually notice. I thought it was your skin.
Ochre, baby poop. Ochre, baby poop.
From the bottom half, you look like one of the Simpsons.
This is coming from someone who can't even afford socks.
Yeah. What am I doing?
Have you ever been mistaken for someone famous?
Zac Efron.
Rylan. Good evening and welcome to Big Brother's Bit on the Side.
Ooh.
They look like a really good bunch, I'm not going to lie. Let's start with the Look Who's Talking legend. Hi, I'm Kirstie Alley. Fifi, a bit like you, she's traded Hollywood for Borehamwood tonight. How do you think Kirstie's going to get on in this house?
She's so likeable and lovable. Like, I just see winner when I'm looking at her.
She's coming across really well so far.
Icon. Like,
she is.
It's like, honestly, I love her. I love you, Kirstie Alley.
Right, I love you, Kirstie Alley. Ross, how do you think she's going to do in there? Because, like we said, she's come from Hollywood to Borehamwood.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a culture shock.
Yeah.
We do find that with our USA housemates as well. They do find adjusting a little bit more difficult than our lot.
But I love that.
You think it's going to be good?
Yeah, I do. And I think those kind of American housemates are the ones that we all remember, like when Jackie Stallone and the...
Yeah, Jackie.
I mean, amazing. So maybe she doesn't know what to expect. If she hasn't watched the show, maybe she'll struggle with the tasks and things. I think that's going to be interesting to watch.
Richard, let's move on to Ryan. He seems like a really likeable guy. He got a really, you know, great reception tonight as well. How do you know Ryan as well?
I know Ryan, yeah.
How do you think he's going to deal with being confined in the Big Brother house?
Oh, I think anybody confined in that house will go mad. Right? I think they will end up getting a laugh like, what's that guy? What's his name? Ben. His laugh. I'm sorry. His laugh.
Oh my God,
it scares me.
Yeah, it's too much.
No, I feel that he's going to stab me afterwards. But I think he'll do very, very well. And I actually reckon that he could win.
You do?
I do, because I reckon that people will really gravitate to him because he's actually a very, very humble guy. I'm not just saying it because he's my friend.
No.
But he's very...
I mean, I think he's a bit of a bookie's favourite at the moment as well, from what I've just been told in the break.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Gabby. She found fame on that reality show that we don't mention on this show. But she said she's on her own this time. So, Kim, do you think Gabby is going to be able to go the distance in Celebrity Big Brother?
Well, she's a tough girl, isn't she? I mean, she's very tough. If anyone can, she can. She won't win.
You don't think she can win? I love the backhanded compliment. She goes, isn't she lovely? Ow.
Lovely girl. The personality's very ordinary. But she'll go the round. She'll give good for good. She really will.
You think she'll do the good? She's going to be living with the man,
Don't
Kim.
stop.
Kim.
Do you know what? You know, he likes to hog the camera.
Kim,
you see,
pull it
look
back,
here.
pull it back.
You
I do need
shut
to
up.
ask you this, Kim, as a bit of an agony aunt, because I know you like dishing out the advice. She
Well,
is going to be
keeps
living.
interfering.
She is going to be living with the man that she's allegedly in the papers had an affair with, Dan. How do you think that conversation's going to go between the two of them?
Oh, that he's fruited her.
On that note, give him a round of applause. We'll leave that there. I don't know where she's going to go with this. She's always a worry. I don't know who booked her. Right, coming up after the break, Andrew Brady gets flirty with the rest of our celebrity cast, and for one night only, the Perez Show is back. Do you remember that? You remember that, do you? Ooh. He's created many a media storm, so take cover, because he is going to be giving us his verdict very soon, and he's not holding back. But first, a very special moment we need to share. She couldn't be with us in person tonight, God bless her. But there now follows, I can't believe I'm saying this, an important announcement from the Queen. I know, the actual Queen. Oh, Queen of the Seas, Countess of Cruising and the Mariah Carey of Wakefield. It's the closest I'm ever going to get to a BAFTA. It's Jane McDonald.
Hi, Rylan. I'm so sorry I can't be there on this series, but I'm cruising the world. Oh, I hope you have a brilliant new series of Celebrity Big Brothers bit on the side. You know how much I love it. You take care and lots of love. Bye. Mwah. Excuse me, where's my drink gone?
Celebrity Big Brothers bit on the side, the calm after the main show storm, not with this one. Right, we are going back over to Luke now for more reactions from the social media. Luke, what you got?
Well, I've got a
you're over there.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm over here. Oh,
Hi.
yeah. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Lovely.
Oh, look at me, Mum. I'm on
the
telly.
telly.
Now, I've got a tweet here from Eamon Holmes.
Oh, we love Eamon.
Oh,
we love my telly dad.
Now, Eamon has said, you don't have to be psychic Sally Morgan to feel the energy in the CBBUK house, and I'm sensing not all of it is good. Yeah, I mean you, American bad girl Natalie Young. Look out, here comes trouble.
Do you know what? I love the fact he said young instead of none.
Oh,
shut up, Ruth.
No, don't you start, you.
No,
so it is. You do it very good, Eamon Holmes, actually.
No, he's my dad.
No, and that is very nice of you to say. It's nice to have you as my son.
I love him. Give up a Luke, Kevin, everyone. All right, it's time for a bit more speed dating now with Andrew Brady. This is Speed Dating. Partner.
Hi. Oh my God, Roxy, Andrew.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. How are
Hiya.
you? Rodrigo.
Hi.
Andrew, take a seat.
Thank you. Can I have some of this?
Yeah.
Cheers. Gosh, it's a bit warm, but it's all right.
I'm Roxy, not Roxanne. I mean, I like the song, but the title's too formal, so...
What do you look for in a potential partner?
Sense of humour. My wife is very attractive, which always helps.
Good with money, maybe?
No, she's not good with money. She's not as bad as me.
Do refer to you as the human Ken doll, right?
My name is Rodrigo Alves, but if you want to call me Ken doll, I'll take that as a compliment because he's a very good-looking dude, right?
He is. Doesn't have much going on down there, though, does he?
Hello, your Uber is here.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Not women.
I love a bubble bath, I love power ballads, and I like to eat a lasagna whilst I'm listening to...
Homemade or microwaved?
Microwave, because then it floats when you're tired of holding it. It's almost like a little boat.
Love that. What's your guilty pleasure?
Standard poodles.
So just a regular poodle?
No, they're the big ones.
And what do you like to do for fun?
I like to twerk.
Hardeep, what are you famous for?
I am the guy that looks like the postman from EastEnders.
Yeah!
No, I'm Radio 4.
Wait, people still listen to Radio 4?
Yeah, educated, intelligent people do, so probably not you, Andrew.
Have you ever been mistaken for someone else?
Paddy from Emmerdale, I was told once.
Darling, how could I mistake this? I'm the only one and only.
Describe your personality. Mad.
I'm a lover. But I don't take shit. So if you get in my face, bitch, I might pull out a weave or two. Wow, just like that.
Thanks ever so much. I hope you have... Let's do that one again. What are we doing? Do we do fists?
Yeah.
Should we fist each
Yeah,
other?
yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks ever so much. I wish you the best of luck, and you will have the best time in there. You really will.
Thanks, Andrew.
The more I see them, the more I really just want to watch them. All right, let's start. He was once the most wanted man in the world. Let's talk about Nick. Now, Ross, as we know, he's lived in a confined space before. We mean jail. Is Big Brother just going to be a walk in the park for Nick? Come on.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
You don't?
Because if he's been in jail and he's been confined and he's been in a really small space, he's probably not used to sharing his living quarters with all those people and all those
With
egos.
the Kirstie Alley?
Well, yeah, yeah. And just all those big, massive egos as well. I think maybe he's going to really struggle with that.
Well, you say that, Kim. He's really worried about personality clashes the most. He's not worried about anything else other than personality clashes. How would you have fared walking into this house?
Liam Neeson is a very bright man. What? What did he ask me?
What? Liam Neeson is not in the Celebrity Big Brother house.
No, the other Neeson. Oh, don't start.
Nick Leeson.
Who?
Nick. Nick, dear.
Well, all right, don't start, don't start. Oh, he's so rude. But Nick Neeson is a very bright man.
He is.
He fiddled millions and millions and millions. He went to prison. He's entitled to... Shut your face. Look, I'm wearing hearing aids and bloody glasses. Would you mind... Look at this. I can't hear a... Would you mind having me respect you, load of shitbags? No, the man's as bright as a button. And you know what? He's gone in here to get a fresh start. Give him a fresh start.
Give him a fresh start. We'll leave it there. All right, let's move on to... Let's move on to Hardeep. Hardeep's a comedian, he's a chef, he's a broadcaster. Richard, Hardeep, is there anything this man can't do? He seems to be able to do it all.
No, yeah, Hardeep makes me... It's just the tongue that he was doing. I don't know if you
The
saw
tongue?
He was talking, and he's going...
It's gross.
And I was like, when has there ever been sexy? Like, we've got to pull that back. Right? He's doing way too much, bro. So I don't know. I'm not sure about him, personally.
Fifi, he's described the Big Brother house he thinks as a commune. How do you think he's going to get on living in a commune of people?
If I didn't like him watching it, I don't know how everybody else is.
Really?
It was just tacky, like you said. It was just, like, be a man and hold yourself to a certain level and don't do that shit on TV.
You weren't a fan of the...
No, that's
the tongue.
You actually did it nice.
Yeah,
you did it nice. He was licking the moustache. You're licking the moustache.
Stop it, I'm a married man. Right, let's move on to Roxanne. Oh, we're now officially calling her Roxy. Ross, she is more used to being, you know, a resident of the Yorkshire Dales. Yeah. But this time, she's not just sharing the set with sheep, she's sharing the set... That's hard with these veneers. She's sharing the set with a lot of egos. How do you think she's going to fare? I've actually worked with Roxy. She's on the new series of Celebrity Ghost Hunt. She's a really great girl, but she has got a lot of energy.
Yeah, big energy, and I wonder if that energy might irritate people after a while. What went on when she was going down the stairs and she was licking herself?
I thought she had an itchy tip, but I think she's maybe just thought she had something on her top.
Yeah.
But she was enjoying herself. That's all I was. That's all I was worried about. Natalie Nunn. I mean, she has gone in literally like a hurricane. She's got in trouble in the past for having #NoFilters. Filters? That girl's got none. Where is Barbara? What is going on? Fifi, are the Brits ready for this all-American girl?
As, like, one of America's, like, biggest reality star villains, I don't think you guys are ready for what Natalie is getting ready to bring.
Really?
Like, yeah, like, I was a bad girl on Drag Race.
You were.
But this bitch, like, totally outdoes me.
Yes.
Like,
but we won it, didn't we? We won it. We're waiting for it.
And she's not kidding. Like, she fights people. Yeah. Like, she physically
Well, we don't stand for that
people.
in Celebrity Big Brother.
I mean,
no violence
I learned a
allowed.
term today, you're gonna glass somebody, so...
Yeah. That won't be happening on this show, no.
But
that's why we got plastic cups after the incident.
Okay, good, because she is wanting to watch because she's aggressive, and I'm aggressive, and I like it like that.
I think she's going to bring a bit of fire to the series, definitely.
Most definitely.
I think she's going to... Well, listen, I love chatting about those housemates, but I love this panel even more. Give them a round of applause. I'm loving it. Stay. Stay. I'm going to put this here. All right. I might mention that this year's Celebrity Series is all about media storms, so I'm about to speak to someone, a man who has been in a few himself and even created some of his own on his gossip block. It is legendary Celebrity Big Brother housemate and gossip king himself. Give it up for Perez Hilton. Hi, Perez.
Hello, Rylan.
Perez, it's so nice to speak to you. It's been so long as well. What are you making of this year's lineup?
Well, before anything, I have to commandeer the show in two things. First and foremost, a shout out to Nadia, who's watching. I love you.
Oh, Nadia Sawala.
Yes. Secondly, Kim Woodburn, I have to say, you were one of the best housemates in CBB history.
We'll take it. She's owning it, Perez. She is owning it. She's laughing that one up, Perez. Perez, I've got to ask you, how much are you missing being in that house? I mean, I know you had an up and down time, but would you like to go back?
I wish, in this house specifically, I would love to have been, because I have a lot that I would want to get out of Kirstie Alley, from Scientology to her support of Trump. And actually, I don't know if you know this about me, Rylan, but like Sally, I'm a bit of a psychic medium as well. You may not want to hear this, but I am predicting that Kirstie Alley is going to break and she will quit in less than 2 weeks.
Really? You think she could walk? Well, that brings me on to... That brings me on to this question. What out of our housemates, especially for you, do you think is going to be generating the most column inches whilst they're in there?
I would say Kirstie Alley and Natalie Nunn. I've worked with Natalie in the past. I used to host the Bad Girls Club reunion specials, and she's everything that the person who watches CBB loves. She's an expert at this. She knows to bring it. She's not going to be boring, and I see her lasting till the final day, if not winning.
That is a big statement. Well, listen, Perez, I mean, we're out of time for now, but I'm pretty sure to say we're probably going to be seeing you throughout this series. It's been lovely speaking to you, Perez. Make sure you come back.
I would love to.
Deal. Give it up for Perez Hilton, everyone. I love this. I love people being in the screen. It's so exciting, just waving. Well, there you go. We've heard what Perez thinks and what our panel and audience make of them all, but we want to know what your forecast is by answering some questions online. Who made the best first impression on you, and who do you think is going to kick up the biggest storm in the house? And more importantly, who gave off the biggest cold fronts? Take part, search Big Brother in the App Store or Play Store, or you can vote online at bigbrother.channel5.com/polls. polling. The poll is open until noon, not midday, noon tomorrow. I love that, noon. That is Friday, the 17th of August, if you're watching on Catch Up, and the results will be revealed in tomorrow night's bit on the side. Phew, we got that one out of the way. It was like the T&Cs. Right, after the break, our very first exclusive of the series. You do not want to miss it. I will see you straight after this break. I had a mint in my mouth. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother's bit on the side. Think of us as the port after the main show storm. I'm just using up all the storm effects before we get sick of them. We are getting there very slowly. But now I've got some exclusive house action for you, and believe me, it's a good one. Have a look.
Oh my God! What are we supposed to do? There's a phone.
Okay. Shall I sit with you at the table, maybe?
I would think so.
Maybe I can do that, yeah. Maybe I could sit at the table.
Hello?
Am I okay?
I don't know what's okay and what's not okay.
You look great, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
This is a great setup for you. Well deserved.
I think we've already got rebellion.
Girls, I'm coming.
Come on, baby. We're just see. So fucking hot, baby.
I'm only keeping this because in case you have to get out.
You're gonna make me look bad. No, you have to take your mic off. Take your mic off.
Right, hang on to this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it like this.
It's okay, Cass. Take care.
I've got a lot, girls. Fixing my lunchbox.
As you should.
My podcast.
As you should.
But
I'm gonna cheer you on the whole time.
It's been like an hour. They're already slipping off. Kim, very quickly, keep it brief. I'm running out of time. What are you making of the hot tub action?
Well, if he gets in, he's going to bloody melt, isn't he?
Oh, Kim, don't be horrible.
We'll never see him again. He'll be all grease on top.
Oh, this is... Oh, you like her now, Richard, didn't you? Look, you're laughing now.
We're already dating. We just don't know yet.
Right, well, you might have seen we have finally welcomed Mr. Andrew Brady to the panel. Andrew, thank you so much for going to meet our housemates. I'm absolutely loving the VTs. We've seen you've gone speed dating with them.
Yeah.
I want the rundown. What are you making of this year's lineup?
Do you know what? They are all brilliant. Like, as people, you sit them down, they're all really polite, really nice. A little bit diva-esque, some of them. But as far as it goes, I'm interested by them all.
You've got an interest in all of them?
Yeah.
We're asking the viewers, obviously, to give us their best and worst first impressions of the night online.
OK.
Who gave you the best first impression?
Ryan or Nick.
Nick?
Yeah.
OK, tell me a bit more about Nick, 'cause we spoke about Ryan.
You're probably not going to hear much from Nick, because Nick's not a soundbite guy. He's a 45-an-hour-long sort of spiel on his life, because it's so interesting.
Yeah.
You won't hear any of it. And he's been in prison, he got cancer, he's sort of bankrupt a bank, and he just talks about it so honestly and openly, and just like, wow, this guy's amazing. And Ryan was just so charismatic, and yeah, some good to.
I think we can see that with Ryan as well. I think a lot of people know who Ryan is as well. Maybe less of the demographic might know who Nick is.
Yeah,
but
probably.
I'm quite keen to get to know Nick really well. Who gave you the worst impression?
Hardeep.
Really?
No.
Why?
Do you know what? Hardeep is one of a kind. There's going to be a minimal percentage of people who are going to understand his comedy, because it's very, very, very bespoke comedy. But he came in there like a bull in a china shop, wearing this big pink turban and a pink shirt, and I was just like, bit taken aback, and he just went for it. So I thought, why not? I'll go for it back. And in the end, we had to get security, rip us apart. There was hair everywhere. You know, he's going to ruffle a lot of feathers in that.
Well, listen, I want to get to know them a little bit more. We've got about 30 seconds left. Kim, I want favourite housemates. Very quick answers. Kim, who's your favourite housemate so far?
Kirstie Alley.
Kirstie Alley.
Oh,
she'll
come
never be
on.
Kirstie. It's Kirstie Alley.
Yeah,
Ross.
I like it. Well,
Only pick one?
I like
Yeah, only
Ryan.
one.
I like
Ryan.
Ryan for you.
Yeah, me too and all.
Andrew.
I'm going to say, has to be, what's she called?
Fifi, what about you, Fifi?
Right, Ryan, hands down.
Ryan, Richard.
Ryan. Sally.
Sally,
Amazing.
there we go. Give her a round of applause. We're out of time. Well, what a way to start the series. It's so good to be back. A massive thank you to all of my guests, our fantastic audience. Thank you for joining us. But most of all to you at home. We can't do it without you. Tomorrow night, just after 11, I'm going to be seeing how the housemates are settled in. And rumour has it, the bag checks are back. We're going to be going through all of the dirty laundry. Chloe Ferry, Carol McGiffin, and Nadia Essex is our new relationship expert.